Good morning, good morning. I am coming in to you a little bit early today. I just wanted to go over a few things. So I noticed there has definitely been a little bit of spike in my videos, especially on one a few days ago where I was called in the comment section an fag. I just wanted to let you folks know, for my autistic folks who watch the videos, I did hear you. With sensory, my issues are a little bit different. Mine tend to run into issues with certain smells, colors, certain in particular sounds, as opposed to when two sounds are going at once. So I do apologize for that. I wasn't thinking. And from now on, when I am posting videos with the actually autistic hashtag, I will make sure that the music is not playing in the background so that you're able to hear me more clearly and we can kind of just go through everything. That being said, still kind of confused in regards to why my video that I did go ahead and remove because so many people were having auditory sensory issues with it. I'm still sort of confused in regards to what it was that had the person commenting call me an fag when there was nothing really in there at all in regards to autism supremacy. I don't know if that's just suddenly a catch-all term for anybody that is either an autistic or whether they call us internet autistics, whether that is just now the catch-all phrase for anybody that doesn't harp on the tragedy and how debilitating and how life-ruining the diagnosis is, and because we just don't accept that and lie down and be depressed. I'm still not sure, so still really confused on that one. Okay, that's enough of that. Now, I did want to this morning, before I eat, kind of go over some sensory issues. They do manifest differently in all of us. For example, like I said with mine, there are times where I can separate out sounds. There are other times where a particular sound affects me so badly that I actually will develop hives all over me. This happened back when I was working at FedEx Trade Networks. There was some construction going on the inside of the building, and the sound of the drill being that nearby me was so, it was just too much. It literally caused me to have an actual allergic reaction just to the sound, and I developed hives and started coughing, and I eventually had to go ahead and leave. Tastes, definitely. It's particular flavors with texture that I tend to run into issues with. For example, I can't take any form of liquid or soft chocolate. Let me give you an example. The smell of hot chocolate, or the smell of chocolate pudding, or even chocolate ice cream. I get nauseated and it makes me feel sick. On the other hand, if you just give me a solid dark chocolate bar, I'm freaking gone. I will eat that all day. So, different sensory issues. This does pose issues for NTs, I think, because our sensory issues are so varied in regards to making sensory safe environments. I do think we should probably reach out to those who are trying to make those sensory safe environments to give them a little input, because it can vary so much between person to person. I'm just kind of ranting here, kind of sounding off. Do know there are common things all along the way. All of us have sound, taste, sight, sensory issues. But those issues are specifically do vary from person to person. But overall, we do have those sensory issues with each of those things. So, getting that into the workplace, into our bosses' heads, what have you. I'll go into that at another point. I completely lost my train of thought. But anyways, again, guys, I do apologize for the older videos with the noise in the background. I find that background noise is extremely comforting when I am agitated or when I am upset. I use it to keep me calm. It's one of the ways that I have in order to not go into a meltdown, which there's been a few days where it's been pretty close. I will try to keep the sound off of the TV and off of the radio from now on when I'm doing these videos in particular. I do appreciate your time and for taking time out of your morning to listen to this rant. I will be back a little bit later with a video on a completely different subject. I hope you all have a good one. Thank you.